Y'all better clutch your Duchess. I've been known to crush a mic like Buster Douglas. I've been hustling since a tight, bro, that youngster does this. I'm from the slums with the dusty cupboards where the junkies love us. Battle tested, hungry cat and a rat infested corridor, and I'm sorta bored with the traps I'm setting. A warlord with 4 swords, a hacky henchman, a smorgasbord of 4 fours and battle weapons. Last dimension, I'm so advanced that I'm past the present. With fast ascension, put past discretions in that direction. I'm going hard and I'm sunning y'all like a dad's erection. With no regard, none at all, that's a bad impression. Class session, undivided, stop asking questions. Y'all can't hide us one-sided like botched ass injections. My rhyme scheme like the Chinese and math conventions. Don't try me, cause it might sting. Staph infection, with skills deployed, I will avoid all bad decisions. I fill the void like Money Floyd and Jabbervision. My gab is wisdom, mad precision like lab incisions. Daz was missing, where I'm from, that's the standard with them. Bastard children, skipping lessons in catechism. We conquered missions and contradicted all criticisms. My core don't break, I'm the best thing yet. Y'all story fake, just like Epstein's death. So I don't fuck with you. My versatility's key. Even in Wuhan, no one iller than me. Permanent shoes on, never seeing defeat. With all of my troop gone, I won't even retreat. Pete. Appreciate when I speak, and just be aware of the people you keep. The first ones who care if your purity's reached will be the first people scared when security's breached. Come to church, let me preach. Why do all these fucking rappers seem like merchants to me? Y'all sell a bunch of worthless shit with no purpose or need. Y'all get boiled in snake oil if you pursing it's me. And y'all as sturdy as a cake pan. My rhyme style stay dirty like a caveman. My mind wild, come and journey to the wasteland. Arrive early and I murder every game plan. The guy burly like a third of me's an 8-man. The flow's known to make y'all swervy like a cake stand. But I don't drink. Your bar's below par, cause y'all don't think. Call my bluff, bitch. You a simp to the orchestration. Getting pimped by a corporation. They push drugs so you forced to take it. Of course you faded, that's for the matrix. Corporate bankers can afford a favor, and the courts are tailored to support their failure. They import the paper, export the maker, extort my labor, then deport my neighbor. Fuck that, I'm a nation saver. I'ma put it on wax like baking paper. Shit is so crack, it might make you taper. Spit it so acidic, turn your brain to vapor. You a slave to anger, I enrage the haters. I'm the angel savior, I'm the Draco aimer. I can take the danger, I was made a gangster. I don't play with fakers, I'm the Matrix breaker. And y'all ain't woke, you pretending. Y'all a joke, it's offending. By the time that the next thing was trending, y'all forgot that Epstein had a pet ring being fed by celebs and the West Wing. And you don't find that threatening? Well, goddamn. When the media lies and then you all look upon it with obedient eyes, they need a disguise to heed your demise, to feed the fire till the demon arrive. The third eye gonna keep me alive. Same tricks, man, I seen it before. Y'all just waiting on a fix like a fiend at the stove. Goddamn. Goddamn. Man, I seen it before. Y'all just waiting on a fix like a fiend at the stove. Goddamn. Goddamn. Man, I seen it before. Y'all just waiting on a fix, bruh. You a slave to an algorithm. You behave while I clown the system. I'm a fountain of bound for wisdom. It's going down, I ain't drowning with them. I'm loud and proud, hand around the smithing. If I miss, then my hounds will get him. You follow crowds that allow division. I disavow the bitch, and I am the glitch like a growler mission. I take them out like a Mao decision. Ugh. What the fuck do y'all expect? They got a lot of assets to protect. Instead of building bridges to connect, they keep us at each other's necks and collect another check. They just trying to harm the populace. That's why I keep more arms than an octopus. It's hard to get the picture when they cropping us into a box like Oculus. This is far from innocuous, filling all y'all with toxicants. Prison has evolved from cell blocks to cell blocks and thoughts and vids. Society's a thoughtless kid, fostered by imposters who done bought the bid. Ugh.
No threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's
What up, what up, what up? Happy Wednesday, and welcome to Cannon Speaks. I am Cannon Hotep. I'm happy you can join me tonight. We got a packed show for you tonight. So on tonight's show, the Ministry of Truth is back. Yes, people, the Ministry of Truth is back. The Disinformation Governance Board was never disbanded, but Hotep's been told you. We'll get into that. We're going to touch on the fact that the United States is expected to send another $1 billion over to the Ukraine. Go figure, right? In the midst of all this shit we dealing with, we sending more money over to the Ukraine. We're also going to touch on yet another food processing plant. Another food processing plant up in flames. Up in flames. And last but not least, Disney's Lightyear, which is set to, I think come out, tomorrow night? It's been banned in 14 different countries ahead of its release date. We're going to get into that. Like I said, I'm happy you can join me. My name is Cannon Hotep, and this is Cannon Speaks. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. I had a decent day. If you didn't catch my stream earlier today, we touched a little bit on some of this stuff. We had an adventure at the gas station, $213 to fill up my truck that was already had a quarter tank in it. $213, guys. Shit is just bad out here in these streets. You know, just bad out here in these streets. You know, you can barely afford to go to work. Shit crazy. Shit is crazy. You know. Anyway. If you're new, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please please share this stream out to everyone. Share this stream. Let people know we're live. YouTube likes to slow roll my my notifications. So help me get the word out there. If you're here catching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. You know, the question of the day is, do you think Disney's Lightyear should be banned in these countries? Again, they've been banned in 14 different countries. Do you think Disney's Lightyear should be banned, given the circumstances? Anyway, let's get to it. We got 11 people in the building. Let's get 11 likes, please. 11 people in the building. Hit 11 likes. The likes are free, people. The likes and the shares are free. Don't be takers. Hit that like, hit that share button. I appreciate it. All right, let's get to it, guys. So, the first story I got up from Zero Hedge. Another U.S. food processing plant erupts in flames. By Tyler Durden, another food processing plant went up in flames, according to local news. Stevens Point Journal, a fire ripped through a pizza-making plant in Wisconsin on Monday. More than 70 firefighters from multiple fire departments battled the massive fire at Festival Foods in eastern Portage County that began around 9 a.m. local time. The American Red Cross arrived on the scene shortly after to provide food and water to the firefighters. They snapped 2 pictures of the blaze showing flames erupting from the facility's roof and the column of thick, dark smoke pouring into the air. Man. Where's that picture at? Did they have a picture here? Yeah. Anyway, but look. While the fire seems insignificant, it's part of a much larger issue of a spate of accidental fires, one by one taking out America's food supply chain over the past year. The source of this list is via Gateway Pundit. So let's take a look at this list. One second, let me get a troll up out of here. All right, there we go. These trolls be working hard, don't they? What up, Jimmy Dawes? Jimmy Dawes Hotep in the building. Appreciate you, bro. All right, so check it. So 111-21, a fire that destroyed 75,000 square foot processing plant in Fayetteville. Number 2, 431-21, a fire ignited inside a Smithfield Foods pork processing plant in Monmouth, Illinois. 725-21, 3-alarm fire at Kellogg plant in Memphis. 170 emergency personnel responded to that call. 7:30-21, firefighters on Friday battled a large fire at Tyson's River Valley Ingredients plant, Huntsville, Alabama. 8:23-21, fire crews were called to the Patak Meat Production Company on Ewing Road in Austell. Not sure what that is. 9:13-21, a fire at the JBS beef plant in Grand Island. Not to mention, remember JBS had that what was it, show? They had that cyber attack in Grand Island, Neb on not sure, Nebraska, I guess, on Sunday night, forced a halt to slaughter and fabrication lines. 10:13-21, a 5-alarm fire ripped through the Darigold butter production plant. 11:15-21, a woman is in custody following a fire at Garrett County Food Pantry. 11:29-21, a fire broke out around 5:30 p.m. at Made Right Steak Company meat processing plant. You guys get it, right? Look at this shit. Look at this. Look. This is all in the span of a year. All in the span of a year. 97. That's crazy. That is outrageous. But people don't think this is such a big deal, right? Oh, it's 36,000 food products. But look at this. Look at this list. Again, this list is via Gateway Pundit by way of Zero Hedge. This is fucking crazy. And for people to think that this shit is just a coincidence that it just so happened to be happening, come on. No way. That shit gotta make you think. What the hell is going on? Tell you something bigger at play, people. That's why I keep saying prepare yourselves. Make sure you can feed yourselves, people. Looks like the food supply chain is under attack. You know what I mean? Jimmy Dawes Hotep says what's more outrageous is those that normalize it like it doesn't matter. Exactly. People out here acting like this shit don't matter. Right? Shit is crazy. That's nuts. That list is ridiculous. Again, this is Zero Hedge by Tyler Durden, and that list was provided by Gateway Pundit. That's fucking nonsensical, people. Nonsensical. Jimmy Dawes Hotep also says, only a matter of time until daddy government offers to step into federal e-food production to save people. You already know how it go. I'm sure there's a reason why old Bill Gates bought all that land. You know? But there's so many people out here that think, oh, it's par for the course. This is normal. It's not fucking normal. Like I said, our food supply chain is being attacked. It's under attack, and I can't help to think that it's all by design. It's all on purpose. Depending on where these places line up, and you know where they're responsible for distributing to. Come on, guys. Use your brains out there. You don't got to be a tinfoil cap. It's fucking common sense. The writing's on the wall. Like I said, 97. This list is 97 food plants long. It's fucking crazy. What's up, Ronan? The veil continues to be lifted, and they are desperate to distract us from such revelations. That is facts. That is facts. I need to read before I need to read before I send and take my keyboard out of Spanish. Man, this shit is crazy, guys. And people that think that this shit is just, like I said, is no big deal. This shit is a big fucking deal. Women can't even get. There's a tampon shortage out this bitch. A fucking tampon shortage, people. How bad shit got to get to have a tampon shortage? I tell you. Like I said, protect your chicken. Literally and figuratively. Protect your chicken, people. Anyway. Let's go over to our next story. U.S. expected to send $1 billion more in aid to Ukraine. From the Richmond Times-Dispatch. The U.S. is expected to announce Wednesday that it will send about $1 billion in military aid to Ukraine, the largest single tranche of weapons and equipment since the war began, in an effort to help stall Russia's slow but steady march to conquer the eastern Donbass region, U.S. officials said. According to officials, the aid is expected to include anti-ship missile launchers, howitzers, and more rounds of high mobility artillery rockets that U.S. forces are training Ukrainian troops on now. That U.S. forces are training training Ukrainian troops now. So are we over there? We're training their troops, or like, are they like somewhere neutral, like Turkey or some shit like that? Huh. U.S. forces are training Ukrainian troops on. Officials spoke on condition of anonymity to discuss details not yet made public. The aid comes from U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin. It comes as U.S. Secretary of Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin convened a meeting in Brussels of more than 45 nations to discuss support for Ukraine. At the start of the meeting, Austin warned that the West must step up weapons deliveries to Ukraine to prove its commitment to helping the country's military fight along 1,000 kilometers to 620 miles. Okay, front line in a grinding war of attrition with Russia. So we sending more money. $1 billion. So what's that? $55.5 billion we sent to Ukraine in the last couple of months. Meanwhile, we got a fucking serious supply shortage. That's how I'm telling you guys. They don't give a fuck about the American people. They don't give a shit about the American people. They want this inflation. They want this recession. They want this shortage. They want this supply chain issue. They want it. Or else they would be taking these measures to help another country. Think about that shit. That $1 billion could have went to something else. Maybe, I don't know, hardening schools. We're just going to keep poking that bear. I'm telling you guys, it's a matter of time before we end up over there. I feel like the further Joe Nicholslick goes in the tank with his approval ratings, the more likely it is they use this issue over there in Ukraine with Russia as a way to boost his approval to get him reelected. They ain't beyond that shit. Watch out for that shit, I'm telling you. Watch out for that shit. We got Demon in the building. What's the count now? Got to be at least 50 billion in aid right now to Ukraine. 55.5 at the mass me counting. 55.5 if I'm not mistaken. Ronan says apparently some of those rockets and weapons are falling into the black market. I guarantee it is. I guarantee it is. Because didn't they just have a story saying that the Ukraine, they running out of ammo and shit? Clado Mar. Oh, they shipped the troops to Poland? Okay. So, yeah, they're in a neutral area. Okay. And border officers. Okay, I got you. This shit is crazy. They just keep sending money over there. They just keep sending money over there. What up, Pop? Papa Hotep in the building. What's the deal? What's the deal? Telling you guys, they don't give a fuck about the American people no more. If they ever did. You know what I mean? If they ever did. $55.5 billion. Yet, we got a chicken shortage, a beef shortage. Grass is through the roof, guys. Women got a tampon shortage. We got a baby food formula shortage. We're about to enter hyperinflation. The markets are crashing. But oh no, we got to print more money to send to another country that ain't got shit to do with us. Great Reset is in full effect, people. The Great Reset is in full effect. If you're just joining us, welcome. Welcome. If you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. If you're catching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. The question of the day is, do you think Lightyear should be banned in the 14 countries that banned it? Do you think it's so egregious that it should be banned? Let me know in the comments. I appreciate it. 19 in the building, 13 likes. Let's get it up to 19 likes, people. Let's go. The likes are free. Just hit that like button. Just right there, just press it. Just press it. It won't hurt you. I promise. It won't bite. Share this stream, people. Let people know we live. Anyway, speaking of Buzz Lightyear, let's get to it. Let's get to it. From the New York Post. Lightyear banned in Middle Eastern countries over same-sex kiss. Yeah, Demon, that Buzz Lightyear movie. The Buzz Lightyear movie, bro. Tony LOC, welcome, 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 welcome. Let's get to it. Let me see what about that. Not to infinity and beyond. Disney and Pixar's upcoming Toy Story spinoff Lightyear will be banned in 11 countries. I think it's up to 14 now. 11 countries, including Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Egypt. The UAE's Ministry of Youth and Culture's Media Regulatory Office tweeted the order Monday, saying the movie won't run due to its violation of its country's media content standards. Although there was no further explanation, fans believe the same-sex kiss between two female characters, one whom is voiced by actress Uzo Abduba in the family-friendly movie, is what got it banned. Homosexuality is illegal in Saudi Arabia, and surrounding countries often take issue with LGBTQ plus movie content or characters. A source told the Wrap that Lightyear did not receive release certificates for Malaysia, Indonesia, Bahrain, Egypt, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Jordan, and Lebanon. The Media Regulatory Office announced that the animated film Lightyear, which is scheduled for release on June 16th, which is tomorrow if I'm not mistaken, right? is not licensed for public screening in all cinemas in the UAE due to its violation of the country's media content standards. The outlet also said the films with intimacy, violence, or sexual scenes can also be banned. Disney and Pixar have wavered on including the lesbian kiss in the intergalactic spinoff. It was initially cut from the film, only to be re-added in March after Pixar employees accused Disney of censorship. Oh, now they want to accuse Disney of censorship? Now they want to accuse them of censorship? Rules of D, not for me, huh? A source close to the film's production informed Variety of the change. The abrupt decision followed circulation of a March 9th letter signed by the LGBTQIA+ employees of Pixar and their allies, who accused Disney's executives of censoring moments of overtly gay affection in their movies in their response to Florida's quote-unquote don't say gay bill. Lightyear hits U.S. theaters June 17th. So there you have it. There you have it. So now hearing that, what do you guys think? Do you think Lightyear should be banned? Do you think the UAE and all those other 11 countries, they also said that China more than likely won't be showing it as well. So do y'all think that Lightyear should be banned? You know what? Let's make a poll. I like these poll things. Are countries right? Are countries right to ban Lightyear? There we go. 24 in the building, 16 likes. Let's get them likes up. The poll is up. I would like to know what you guys think. Are countries right to ban Lightyear? Rona said you gotta love the irony, the contradictions that is Disney. Exactly. They offer censorship till they start, you know, till the pendulum swings the other way, right? Now all of a sudden it's a problem. You gotta love that irony, man. You gotta love it. Papa Hotep says, imagine introducing rainbow culture in an animated movie for kids, man. You read my mind. It's an animated movie for kids. Why you need to put your agenda in a kid's movie? Why? Why can't you make it about a fucking space ranger fighting the evil Emperor Zurg? Remember that shit from Toy Story? Like, why you gotta sit here and put this shit on display for children? I don't give a fuck if it's just some intimate, like some innocent, whatever you want to say, innocent kiss between two women. No. That's just not. That's not what it is, people. It's not cool. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not cool. These kids got their whole lives ahead of them to make those decisions that they want to make. They don't need you forcing that shit down their throat. But I will say this though. A couple of months ago when I reported that Disney said that from now on, because of the quote unquote, I'm not even gonna call it what they keep calling it, the Parental Rights and Education Bill down in Florida, right? Because of that bill, Disney was going to make sure that all of their cast, at least 50% of their cast, will be in the LGBT blah blah blah. They said it. They said 50% of their cast and characters, meaning fucking CGI animation characters, whatever you want to call it, will be in LGBT. And here they are. Here they are. Here it is, people. And that shit pisses me off because now it incentivizes kids to identify with that shit just to get a job with Disney. How many kids want to be Disney kids? And now in order to get a job, they're giving it 50% of them to kids that identify as like, you know, trans or gay or non-whatever. Not only that, how many fucked up parents is going to force their kid to identify that way just so they could work? It's a form of child grooming, people. Hey, you want to work for Disney? You want to be in this movie? You got to kiss that little girl over there. You got to be her girlfriend in this movie. You got a problem with that? Hey, mom, look, we really want to cast your daughter. We really want to cast your son. He has what we're looking for. But look, this is what the role is. We're looking for a transgender kid. You know, he has to wear heels and a dress, and he has to have a intimate scene with one of our other male actors. I mean, if you don't want, I mean, we're paying $200,000-$300,000 for this role. I mean, but if you don't, you know, you don't want your son to have, you know what I mean? That's what the fuck's going to happen. If it ain't already happening right now. And like the Middle Eastern countries and China, they're standing 10 toes down on what they believe in, on their morals. They said that shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool. They getting that shit out the paint. Nah, we good. We don't need it. Disney losing a lot of revenue over what? A fraction of their employees? Because they're angry. There's some shit that shouldn't even be in a fucking kids movie in the first place. Come on, man. Give me a break. Give me a break. Long Tong Sosa, Islam is our only hope. Demon Ass says, good. Ban the movie. I hear you. I hear you. Pop-Up Hotep calling it weak. Let's see. Papa Hotep says it should be banned in America too. Axe Truth did a video about how he and other LGBTQ community members don't condone Hollywood's open agenda to push their lifestyle on children. That's what I'm talking about. And I know a lot of, you know, people who, you know, who gay, you know, whatever. They're older though. You know, I'm 38, so most of the people that I know, they're older. And they don't condone it either. You know, I got an aunt. She don't even go to Pride no more because she said them niggas get crazy. Them niggas get stupid down there. Like she said, it ain't the Pride that she remember. Now these niggas walk around with their dicks out, fucking dildos strapped to their forehead and all this other shit around children, and they call it a family-friendly event. Come on. It's one thing to be gay or trans or whatever you want to be. It's another thing to be that and then expect everybody else to accept it and wanna fucking be that as well. Like you're fucking recruiting for the army. This is what they're acting like. It's like propaganda for the army right here. Chad says, damn, they got Tim Allen. No, that's the thing, Chad. They didn't get Tim Allen. So check this shit out. Apparently the person that's voicing Buzz Lightyear is Chris Evans. And we know how fucking far left fucking Captain America is. Chris Evans is the one voicing Buzz Lightyear. But check this shit out from Explore Entertainment. Or Entertainment, whatever the hell this is. What is it? Entertainment Magazine. Patricia Heaton says Pixar castrated Buzz by not casting Tim Allen in Lightyear. Everybody Loves Raymond alum Patricia Heaton is going to infinity and beyond for her fellow sitcom star and friend Tim Allen. Let's see if I can make this bigger. There we go. Having apparently just learned that Tim Allen isn't reprising his beloved Toy Story role as Buzz Lightyear in Pixar's new movie Lightyear, Heaton took issue with the recasting on social media. Saw the trailer for Buzz Lightyear, and all I can say is Disney Pixar made a huge mistake in not casting my pal Tim Allen in the role that he originated. The role that he owns, she tweeted Tuesday. Tim is Buzz. Why would they completely castrate this iconic, beloved character? You know why they castrated that iconic, beloved character and didn't cast Tim Allen? Because Tim Allen is a conservative. Tim Allen is a conservative. I don't know if you remember a couple years ago, he got in trouble and they actually canceled his show. The show Last Man Standing, which is actually a pretty damn good show. They canceled his show because of the conservative values that the characters held in the show. And because of the conservative values he holds in his real life. It's crazy, right? Chris Evans voices Buzz Lightyear in Pixar spin-off film, which technically centers on a different character than the one Allen played in the Toy Story movies. Evans' Lightyear is the interstellar action hero whom Allen's character on Toy Story is a version of Buzz is a toy version of Buzz is based. As director August McLean previously told EW, in the Toy Story universe, Lightyear would be a movie that maybe Andy would have seen that would have made him want a Buzz Lightyear figure. What the fuck's that got to do with using Tim Allen as the voice as well? Because in the cartoon, in the movie, when you see the commercial for the Buzz Lightyear cartoon, and then in the other so-called other scenes where they show it on television, it's fucking Tim Allen's voice. So where do you getting at? You know? Like I said, it's fucked up. The reason why they didn't want Tim Allen, I guarantee, is because of his conservative values. They've been wanting to cancel him ever since he came out conservative. If I'm not mistaken, he voted for Trump. Not to mention his show Last Man Standing, which has conservative values in that. That's why Tim Allen didn't get the role. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. They're not going to tell you that, though. That's what it is. That's what it is. Ronan says even other countries are wising up to Disney and their woke grooming agenda. That's facts. That's facts. Chad says I just got off a fire interview with Hotep Dutch, and now I find out they made Tim Allen kiss Tom Hanks. Oh shit. Ronan says Disney knew this going in. They did. They did know it going in. They made the conscious decision to do this a long time ago. And they will release one version that cuts out the kiss for those countries and another version for those who are okay with that. Yeah, they're going to have one version for America, and guarantee they'll do it. They'll do that. They ain't going to try to miss out on that money. Papa Hotep says if other countries ain't with it, then it's the country's right to ban all subjective programming. I mean, movies that have rainbow themes. That's true. That's true. That's true. Little Mars says LGBT don't do themselves any favors. This one almost proves the adage that give them an inch and they take a mile. People seeing them parading naked in the streets in front of kids and say not here. Yeah. Yeah. Pop-up Hotel says Disney World of Indoctrination. Chad says that's a lot of surrogate CGI babies. Yeah, it's Casting Couch 2.0. That's exactly what it is, bro. I'm assuming James is talking about the scenario I gave about parents selling their kids out to get $1 and kids going along just to get $1, identifying as something that it may not be because of peer pressure and social pressure. You know what I mean? Ronan says, Disney's a cult that has MK Ultra training and programs while simultaneously engaging in child sex trafficking. Like I said, if y'all never see Jamie Deluxe's channel, go over there where he has a playlist about Dan Schneider. That shit is fucking eye-opening and enraging. Check that shit out. Papa Hotep says, and for new young actors trying to break into the business will compromise their moral values. Yes, for stardom. Nasty work out here. It's facts. It's facts. It's going to get worse. Long Tong Sun says, Disney and the rest of Hollywood no longer want to hide what they've been doing all along. No. They don't. They don't. What up, Andrew? It's strange that an R-rated movie like Deadpool 2 had 2 lesbian characters that did not kiss, but a G-rated Disney film does have same-sex kiss. We live in bizarre times. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. What up, Handy Bob? Welcome, 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 welcome. Chad says Tim Allen was our man of the day Monday. Is that right? I'm happy you can make it, though. I'm happy you can make it. Oh, snap. Chad with my first super chat of the night. He says, I'd ask where I could get the Iranian version, but I'm not giving them my money. Man. This shit is crazy, people. They're going to try to They're going to try to indoctrinate our kids about hook or by crook, man. About hook or by crook. Speaking of hook, so I was going down, memory lane, nostalgia, right? Saw a Hook on TV, and I was like, hey, let me watch this with my kids. So we're watching Hook, right? And at the end of Hook, remember that big fight? The big fight with Hook and Peter Pan and their fucking sword fighting and shit? There was a fucking dialogue between Peter Pan and Captain Hook that I was like, what the fuck? This shit is crazy. So they're swords fighting, right? And then Peter Pan goes, you're not so big. And fucking Captain Hook goes, the kid thinks I'm huge. I'm like, what? I had to rewind. I was like, did I just hear what the fuck I said? Sure enough, oh, you're not so big. Oh, the kid thinks I'm huge. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? They put that fucking because that's what it was meant, exactly how it sounds. I was like, they put that shit in this movie? They put that dialogue in this movie? I'm just like, yo, Disney wildin'. And this was around the same time when they started finding out about the Little Mermaid with the fucking castle full of dicks and the sex written into the fucking Lion King's clouds and shit like that. You know what I mean? Shit is ridiculous. Shit is ridiculous, people. Appreciate you. You know, shit is crazy. I would play it so y'all can hear it, but I don't want to get a fucking copyright strike. Disney already fucking copyright. They already got a copyright strike for our movie review on Saturday. For Obi-Wan. Showing clips with no audio. That other YouTubers, I got it from other YouTubers channels. That's still up, by the way. But for some reason they took my shit down. Go figure, right? Go figure. Anyway, let's get to our last story of the night. So, Remember when they told us that they disbanded the Disinformation Governance Board, i.e. the Ministry of Truth? Remember that? And Hotep said, I guarantee they're still doing it behind the scenes. Excuse me. You know, I said it. Uncle Hotep said it. Hotep Jesus said it, right? You know, we all said it. They probably gonna do this shit behind the scenes. They're gonna publicly say it's gone, but it's not gonna really be gone. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that apparently that ain't the case, people. That ain't the case. Check this shit out. This right here? Hold on. Check this out from the Washington Times, people. Documents show DHS Disinformation Board up and running despite Mayorkas's denials. It's still up and running. How about that? How about that? Right? How about that? Right? Senators demand answers about the extent of work already done by DHS Disinformation Board. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas gave apparently misleading testimony to Congress about his disinformation boards. Senate Republicans charged Tuesday in a letter demanding that Democrats call Mr. Mayorkas back for another chance to explain. Mr. Mayorkas told lawmakers that at a May 4th hearing that the board had not yet begun its work, but new documents show the board was stood up earlier this year. The secretary signed a charter, and board members were already meeting with social media giant Twitter. Republicans said Mr. Mayorkas misrepresented the board's purview by claiming it wouldn't be involved in monitoring American activities. Talking points prepared by the board's former executive director, Nina Jankowicz. Remember that crazy bitch that was singing songs like she was fucking Mary Poppins? Appear to show that the department does in fact monitor American citizens at the board's work, and that the board's work is concentrated on domestic threats, the senator said. Hotep's been told you. Hotep's been told you. We told you that that shit wasn't done. We told you that they was bullshitting. They told you they were just saying that to us, just so they could do this shit behind the scenes. So they could do that shit behind the scenes. And now they're exposed. That woman Nina Jankowicz was a nut. See if I hold on. Oh shit! Watch this, yo.
My name is Nina Jankowicz, and I am the Disinformation Fellow at the Woodrow Wilson International Center for Scholars in Washington, D.C. Well, as I'm sure a lot of your readers and members know, fact-checking, especially in these highly emotional times, doesn't always work as well as we want it to. In fact, there's a lot of research that shows that it does the opposite. So what I'm encouraging individuals to do in particular, just your normal, average, everyday citizen, is to practice informational distancing, where recognizing that disinformation and misinformation often run on emotional manipulation. When you feel your emotions rising, to just walk away from your device for a little bit, let yourself cool down, and then start to consider the source. why does that particular source have an interest in emotionally manipulating you?
Or how about doing some research to see if that source is correct? How about that? Right? Is this it right here?
Pondering is really quite ferocious. It's when a huckster takes some lies and makes them sound precocious by saying them in Congress or a mainstream outlet. So disinformation's origins are slightly less atrocious. It's how you hide a little lie. It's how you hide a little lie. It's how you hide a little lie. When Rudy Giuliani shared bad intel from Ukraine, or when TikTok influencers say COVID can cause pain, they're laundering.
All right, that's enough of that. That is enough of that. This broad started singing what her version of disinformation is, like she was a fucking animaniac. Like she made up a song about the 50 fucking states. That's who's running the disinformation board. They said that she was outed. She was ousted. They said that the disinformation board was disbanded. And now come to find out that it's not. It's fucking not. Right? And not only is it not, they've been working behind the scenes, monitoring us. Check out this video. 1 second. Let's check out this clip from Tucker Carlson.
Calm down, conspiracy nut, Joe Biden told us recently. My disinformation board is going to focus on foreign sources of disinformation. It's not aimed at the domestic population. Well, thank heaven for Senator Josh Hawley, because he just got whistleblower documents showing that is, of course, a total lie. The memos Hawley obtained showed the board was created in part to monitor domestic speech, conspiracy theories about the validity and security of elections, and COVID vaccines. If you question the COVID vaccines, right, you need to be monitored. The board was also working on a partnership with Twitter to suppress unauthorized opinions of many stripes. Josh Hawley is, of course, a senator from Missouri. He joins us tonight with these documents. Senator, thanks so much for coming on and for doing this. So this was aimed, tell me if I'm mischaracterizing this, at our population.
Yeah, that's exactly right. As it turns out, Tucker, the people that the Biden administration thinks are the real threat to America, it's not the drug cartels, it's not foreign threats, it's you, it's the American people. Yeah. If you have...
And what I keep saying to you guys, what I tell you that Billy Cooper said in his book in 1990, there'll come a time where the American citizens will be told that the biggest threat to the United States is its patriots, the men and women willing to fight for the Constitution. What did he just say?
Thinks are the real threat to America. It's not the drug cartels. It's not foreign threats. It's you. It's the American people. Yeah. If you have questions about COVID, if you have questions about COVID masks, if you have questions about the COVID vaccine, this administration wanted you to be monitored. This disinformation board was set up to go after you. That's what the documents say. By the way, election integrity, same story. The documents specifically mention that they needed to be a disinformation board because some people were having questions about election integrity. Some people had questions about January 6th. Well, we couldn't have that. And this board was set up to monitor that. That was what was in their sights. And I tell you, Tucker, it just gives the lie to what they were saying in public.
So the federal government partnering with private companies to censor Americans who criticize Pfizer is unconstitutional, isn't it?
Yeah, you would sure think so. I mean, this idea that the government...
Could you imagine sitting at your dinner table, right? It's Thanksgiving, eating with your family, get a knock on the door. Men with guns from Homeland Security coming to fucking take you into custody for a fucking tweet. Because let's not forget, the Disinformation Governance Board falls under Homeland Security. Homeland Security is a law enforcement arm. They got guns and shit. Could you imagine that? The social credit enforcers is what they are. Fucking disappear you like you fucking in the CCP. Like I said, if you haven't read Behold a Pale Horse, You need to find that book. Find the book, not the fucking audio version. The actual book, and read that shit. I'm actually mowing back through it now.
Is going to stand up an institution that's going to monitor American speech, that's going to treat Americans' political speech, Tucker, core political speech about political issues as something that needs to be monitored, that needs to be countered. This was going to be a state propaganda machine. This board was supposed to push out counter information to Americans who are raising questions, and yes, to partner with big tech. The whole idea here, and the documents show this, is that the government would get together with big tech and collect information on Americans who were raising these questions. I mean, how dare you? That's the whole idea here, is that the government and big tech, these companies, would partner together in this massive censorship campaign. It is truly, truly chilling.
It's beyond belief. And thank you for proving what everyone suspected, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri, thank you.
It's fucking nonsensical, right? It's fucking nonsensical. We told you that it was never disbanded, that they were still working in secret, and then we found out they were working in secret. I'm sure they were making measures to start censoring and banning and fucking getting people out of the paint before the fucking midterms and before 2024. Remember, the 2016 election was won on fucking memes. Remember what they did with Count Dankula? And Carpe dunked him. They was trying to make it so that if you said "Make America Great Again" or Trump 2024 or Ultra MAGA or some shit like that, your ass was fucking deplatformed and labeled some shit, ruining your life. Or putting you on some list and you go to try to get a fucking car or a house or some stuff like that, and then some fucking database, they like, yeah, no. You got a good FICA, but your fucking social credit is shot. That's where they want us to head, man. The Ministry of Truth, led by fucking Mary Poppins. Fucking Mary Poppins. Handy Bob says Disney has been pedo for a while. Go back and watch The Lion King where the balloon blows, the flowers, and it says sex, and then when he's walking along by himself singing, he talks about taking it into AZ. Oh shit. I don't remember that one part, but shit. Remember the fucking balloon and the sex and shit. Jimmy Dawes Hotep says, I worry about government banning anything. I almost think more effective if we just stop supporting it. Government always will go too far. That's true. That's true. That is true. But there's so many useful idiots in the world who will just keep voting against their best interests. That's what it is. Papa Hotep says they probably circle back to it once Elon Musk put his bid into buying Twitter. Yeah. Chad said F that hoe. Handy Bob said please make it stop. Demon S says, man, I was really hoping Trump would have banned TikTok. So close. I can't get no traction on TikTok. I only did it because my daughter was like, Dad, get one. And then somebody thought that my content would have killed on there. Nah, TikTok like, no, fuck your content. You snatch my shit down left and right. Chad says she's a maniac. Yeah, she is. She's fucking crazy. She's fucking crazy. Papa Hotep said that's one creepy ass chick. Papa Hotep says Cannon watches that video 3 times before he goes to bed. Get out of here. Jeez. James S with a 5. I appreciate you. Says a lot of confession through projection from Miss Nina. Facts. Jimmy Dawes Hostep said these are the same people fact checking us for 3 years and been wrong every time. That's facts. not been wrong. They just been misleading us on purpose. But, you know, people falling for it is willfully ignorant. Handy Bob says, Janet, the biggest threat, Napolitano said that in an open meeting when she was testifying in front of Congress. Yeah. Papa said on Uncle Hotep audio version. The ministry of truth has been around since the pharaohs walked the earth. Governments change in name and appearance only. The core remains the same. Fact. Get a Don DeMarco for that one. Andy Boss said Janet Napolitano said that the biggest threat to the American homeland are as returning veterans in the congressional hearing. I remember that. You're right. She did say that. Chad says that the Disinformation Governance Board will come to Thanksgiving dinner to arrest you for something you said to your purple-haired niece or nephew because they reported you on their Oculus grift. Damn, that's what it is. He's right. That's who's going to be. It's going to be your neighbors and your family snitching on you. You know what I mean? Shit is crazy. The demon that says these big tech companies are government agencies. Yes, they are. They are. You're right. You know, you're 100% right on that. Yeah, that's right. Facebook, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I know it was going around that DARPA actually created it. Same thing with Windows. I also know, or I heard, I'll say I heard, that Amazon may or may not got a substantial amount of money from one of the glowies to have access to their back end. Pause. Just saying. Papa Hotep with a 20. I appreciate you for that. Remember the movie Demolition Man where it took place in a society when you say a cuss word you get fined? They had those machines listening to everything and spitting out tickets for saying shoot and darn or darn. Yeah, I remember that. That's one of the good dystopian movies to watch, actually, people. Go check that out if you haven't seen Demolition Man. You know what I mean? Andrew says Papa Hotep fiction becomes reality again. That's facts. But this shit should scare everybody. You know what I mean? How many times we didn't quote the government saying that something was disbanded and it wasn't? They said that MK Ultra was disbanded and it wasn't. You know what I mean? They said that you had Barry O chastising gain of function labs here in America, but then go put that that black site over there in the land of the rising sun. I think is that what they call? You know what I'm talking about. They wouldn't put that U-Haul lab over in U-Haul, funded by America through the Good Doctor. But they told us the shit was disbanded, but it wasn't. They always got a bunch of shit off the fucking books. And anybody that think that the United States is beyond that is fucking stupid. The funny part is that they'll still continue to do what the fuck they doing. This discovery ain't going to stop anything. They'll continue to keep it on. Keep on keeping on. You know why? Because nobody going to check them. Because again, the willfully ignorant. Remember, people, the First Amendment is to protect unpopular speech. That's why the First Amendment was written. It was written to protect unpopular speech. Now the First Amendment's under attack. And the Fourth Amendment. And the Second Amendment. But the thing about it is, they can't do away with any of those without getting rid of the Second Amendment. Second Amendment falls, the rest of the Constitution falls, people. Remember that. Remember that. That Second Amendment falls, the rest of the Constitution falls, people. Pop-Up Hotel said, remember that Taco Bell was a luxury restaurant in that movie, and they just built one. I gotta go back and revisit that movie. Handy Bob said, Wesley Snipes at his finest. Chad says, I made Marcus watch Demolition Man for the first time ever 2 years ago. I wanted him to see what was coming. Yo, it's a good movie to watch. Pop-Up said one of his favorite guilty pleasure movies. Watch RoboCop. Detroit in that movie is how Detroit looks now. You ain't lying though. It is that is right. That is exactly what Detroit looks like now. Is how fucking Detroit and RoboCop looked back then. Oh man, Sand Park's home country, the UAE banned that shit. My man Martian. Jay Polon with a 2 for me. I appreciate you, big brother. Says, what's good, people? I appreciate you. Martian X Manhunter says, Rising Sun equals NWO eyes. My man always coming with the knowledge. The Kufi on tight knowledge. Demon that says, no one did nothing after Chelsea Manning leaks. Snowden leaks, Afghanistan papers, and Koof. Boy, he right. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about this. They'll still keep it on. They'll still keep doing it. We're gonna start to see more of a right strip. We're gonna start to see channels like mine and shit like that come under fire. You know, it's sad, but that's what's happening, guys. But we gotta stand 10 toes down on this shit. If we don't, the republic falls. I mean, shit, the republic's already falling. The shit is just being held up right now by fucking shoestring and fucking bubblegum. Pop-Up Hotep says, so are all the Hoteps going to buy an island and move or what? I just gave Cannon my last 20, so I'm going to have to wait until I get paid again. Damn, Pop, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It'll go to, I guarantee that 20 will go to a good cause. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you tonight. We almost to the weekend. If you're new, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon, and let you know when I got new content coming out. Please like, please share this stream. If you're catching that replay, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Do you think these countries were right banning Buzz Lightyear? Or, as a parent, will you let your kids see this movie, knowing that, you know, it has some LGBTQ propaganda in it? Let me know in the comments. Before I get out of here, guys, remember, Hotep weekend is just around the corner, August 11th through the 13th at the Ahern Hotel in Las Vegas. Come hang out with me, Hotep Jesus, Uncle Hotep. Chad gonna be there, our resident Fed boy. It's just been announced by Hotep Jesus that Kimberly Klasick, Sonny Johnson, Project Rook, and Crypto Wendy O will be in attendance. Can I get a sheesh? Tickets are available now at hotepnation.com. Use the promo code CANNON, CANNON, to get 10% off your tickets. Again, that's the promo code CANNON to get 10% off your tickets. Again, that's HotepCon, Hotep Nation Weekend, August 11th through the 13th. Come hang out with us. It'll be fun. Anyway, like I said, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Me, I'm going to go upstairs and relax and get ready for tomorrow. Y'all know what tomorrow is. It's Hotep Thursday. Make sure you tuned in to Hotep's Been Told You. Anyway, this Cannon Hotep saying, stay safe, stay well, stay strapped. Cover your kids' eyes when that kiss happens if you take them to see the movie. I'll holler at you.